Welcome to the Steve and Mead review. I'm Steve, and this is my special guest Mike. And tonight we saw Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day.
Basically, the brothers, since the events of the first movie, have been hiding out in Ireland with their dad on a sheep ranch. When a priest gets killed using their MO, it causes them to go back to Boston to see...
Try and clear their name.
Right.
And deal out some justice to whoever's responsible.
That's right. Well, I gotta say, it was an excellent movie. They didn't dwell too much on the original movie. They didn't just retell it or anything. You know what I mean? They have.
It wasn't rehashed.
Yeah, right. I mean, they have new characters. There are some homages to the original, but without overdoing it. Mm-hmm. Some interesting return characters who were in the original that came back. I was really happy for.
Yeah, the action in this movie is pretty good. I'm not sure if this movie is quite as good as the original, which was very, very good. But I think it is a worthy sequel to the original. They had a lot of cool shootouts.
Action scenes.
A lot of good action, yeah. I do remember a lot of, they find a scene where a bunch of dead people are, and then they, discuss what happened to create the death scene. And they do that a lot in this movie, which is it gets a little repetitive, I think, and, I've seen it before, but it's still cool and very well done, so it never gets, never gets too boring. I don't know, I think the final shootout was a little anticlimactic. I thought it could have been done a little better, but it was still very cool.
Well, yeah, as a fan of the original, I gotta say, I gotta highly recommend it. But I would suggest going back and watching the original first before you see this. It'll make a lot more sense.
That's probably a good idea. There was a few characters that I knew were from the original movie, but I didn't remember them. So I knew that, okay, we got a history with this guy. Like the fuck-ass guy. That was awesome. And I vaguely remember him, but even though it's been such a long time, it didn't hurt my enjoyment of the film at all. I still thought it was great, and it does have a lot of throwbacks to the original that are still new and cool. There's a lot of laughs in this movie, I noticed. I don't know if the original was this funny. I know there's a few funny parts in it, but this one is there's quite a bit of laughs in this one, and that was good. There's more comedy in this one, good comedy, than in a lot of actual comedy movies.
Right.
So that made it, a lot more enjoyable.
I gotta give it an
A. Yeah, I think that's about right. This movie gets an A from me as well. It's pretty much got everything that made the original great.